as we kick off the Beyond Dragon Ball Super Story of Merno vs. Beerus manga chapter special, with Merno now having to use and activate the powers of Ultra Instinct. He only then went along to further inform Beerus and Goku by telling them, "You worms are about to experience a tragedy that will shake the foundation of this universe to its core. No amount of power or collective effort will save you both from what's about to happen. You've made a fool of me for the last time. This time, there will be no assistance, there will be no mercy, and there will be no survivors. You've forced my hand into using the powers of Ultra Instinct, which already breaks the law of the angels according to the priest. This is not my full power. However, as this goes on, little by little you will both experience the full force of what I can do. This is where it ends." And with Goku and Beerus looking on in shock, Goku went along to comment, "Whoa, his power, I can't even begin to measure it. I can't believe he can use Ultra Instinct like that, Lord Beerus. We need to act fast or else we're goners." With Beerus then responding, "You've never seen this from him before, Saiyan? Damn it. Use everything you've got against him. It's now or never." And with Merno now beginning to shout and pointing down at Beerus and Goku, he only then continues, "I will purge you of everything. A worthless god such as you deserves to atone for his failure. The god of the 13th universe who once ruled would have laughed at what you've all become. I will liberate you from this title, and no matter what it is that you do or try to do will fail. No amount of teamwork or power will save you from being removed from all of creation." And with Beerus staring back up, he then went along to tell Merno, "I don't care how strong you are, I will do to you what I did to the clone, and when I find the perfect time to strike, I will erase you from this world and rid you from my universe for good. Show me what you've got." And Merno then wastes little time in speed blitzing directly at them and then telling them, "Foolish Beerus, I will do more than just show you. I will make you suffer unlike any other." And with Goku having to comment, "Whoa, his speed! Lord Beerus, he's coming!" Merno then quickly moves on ahead to strike Beerus first by punching him in the stomach by telling him it's time to put the animal out of his misery for good this time. And as Merno begins to further demonstrate his speed in attacking Beerus from all sides, as Merno's attacking him, he then went along to ask, "Where did all of your confidence go, Destroyer? Is my speed too much for you? You had this punishment coming from the moment you allowed these mortals to breed." And with Merno continuously attacking Beerus, Beerus went along to say to himself, "My body is breaking. I can't feel my bones." As Merno then launches Beerus in the sky by then having to punch him in the face, he then went along to tell him, "A decent warm-up for a washed-up god such as yourself. Away with you. Don't miss me too much now. I'll get right back to you as soon as I am done ripping your pet mortal into little tiny pieces." With Merno then having to redirect his focus in attacking Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku, Merno backhands Goku by then telling him, "And now for you. We have some unfinished business to attend to, Saiyan. I haven't forgotten about you." With of course Beerus' body sent flying out into the distance, it is Whis that prevents Beerus from having to fly any further by teleporting behind Beerus and catching him by then telling Beerus, "Lord Beerus, I won't tell you what to do, but you must call for my action against him. He's reached a level far beyond you both, and you need my help." As Beerus went along to respond, "I said no! You will stay right here until I call for you. I will finish this on my own." So Beerus refuses to allow Whis to step on in because Beerus genuinely feels that this is his fight and that he has to finish this on his own. With Merno shown attacking Goku and getting the better of him, Whis only then continues, "Merno is displaying unusually extreme amounts of power. His Ultra Instinct far exceeds even Goku's. If Goku continues this, Merno will run him into the ground and his powers will be exhausted, Lord Beerus." With Beerus then having to respond, "Unless I absolutely call for you in a dire situation, do not interfere in this fight. Ultra Instinct or not, I will find a way. This will not stop me." As Whis went along to respond, "My lord, Merno is too dangerous to battle alone at this point. I need you to understand that he's hiding much more than he's letting on. And with Merno demonstrating his power, he went along to grab Goku by the throat and asking him, "Did you truly think your Ultra Instinct was superior to mine, worm?" With Goku having to ask, "How are you this strong?" With Merno then slamming Goku over and over onto the ground, he then went along to tell him, "Don't you worry, Saiyan. It was as I told you from the very beginning. This is my game, and I make the rules. Down you go, Saiyan, down, 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 down," as he keeps slamming Goku over and over again. Beerus, with all of his might, is trying to step forward, with Whis having to tell him, "Please, my lord, allow for my aid in this," but that's when Beerus cuts him off and responding, "I said no, Whis. I don't care what he has or what he's hiding. This is my battle." As Whis then tries to desperately talk some sense into Beerus, he then went along to tell him, regardless if this is your battle to wage or not, if he is allowed to continue his rampage, then there will be no means of stopping him. My brother always possessed many abilities and techniques that placed him far above the other angels, which means it is too dangerous to keep him around, Lord Beerus. He isn't your standard fighter. He's using you and Goku for a greater agenda. There is no telling what he can do, and he is obviously holding back tremendous amounts of power. He is the first angel since his time to break our sacred law, as I am sure the Grand Priest has also felt the surge of power. But with his attention focused in training Vegeta, I am the only one that can help. You can barely stand on your own 2 feet, my lord. Please call for my assistance against him." And with Beerus trying to do everything he could to stand back up, he then went along to comment, "This bastard was stringing me along this entire time. I was lucky to have Hokkai'd one of them because it was the only opening I had. He knows of it now. He won't make that same mistake the second time around." With Whis having to respond, "I can also feel Goku's power starting to slip away. If we don't act now, then he will surely lose control of Ultra Instinct and Merno would find his opening," as of course Goku is shown doing everything he can to try to attempt to punch Merno, with Merno having to sidestep out of the way in attacking Goku. Beerus then annoyingly went along to comment, "Ultra Instinct. A power that was nearly mine, now used against me. How did I reach this power before? How did the Saiyan do it? I have to find a way. This will not be the end of me. I refuse to bow to him." As Whis went along to respond, "You were in a different place, my lord. Your mind and body adapted differently. I ask of you to call for me in this fight. Time is running out for you both." So Beerus refuses to allow Whis to interject, only because Beerus's pride is beginning to manifest itself on the surface, as Beerus believes that this is his fight to finish and his battle alone, and is not only getting agitated at the idea that he really can't do anything to stop Merno, but as Merno is shown continuously attacking Goku, he then went along to ask him, "What's wrong, mortal? Not winning as easily as you thought? Is it because you're starting to see the depths of my power, or is it because you've accepted that no matter what you do, you could never destroy what I am?" With Goku having to comment, "You haven't beaten me yet, Merno. I won't lose." With Merno responding, "Then I'll just beat you into submission instead." And with Goku having to dodge right on the spot, he then responded, "No, you won't. I'm not giving up without putting up a fight." And with Beerus trying to do everything he could to re-enter this battle, he then went along to shout, "Damn it! Why am I so damaged? I refuse to let this be the end. I cannot stand for this. Ultra Instinct or not, I don't care what he does. I will not allow this to be the end of me." And that's when Beerus' power begins to surge, because he's tapping deeper within himself to use every ounce of whatever power he has left to fight back against Merno. We only then go back to the Grand Priest, who is still continuously training Vegeta, as the Grand Priest then senses how Merno had now broken the law, with the Grand Priest then having to comment, "It was just as I had feared. My action will be needed shortly if they cannot finish what has already been started on the Destroyer's planet. I need you to get up and try again, Vegeta. This power cannot be used unless adjusted to its pressure." And with Vegeta shown on his knees, battered and damaged, He then went along to comment, Why does it always escape me? I can't feel my body. I feel as if my bones are going to shatter, with the Grand Priest then telling him, you've learned of the ability I had taught you along with mastering your blue evolution. However, to transcend this current power, you will have to engage with me further to harness it. You had a small taste of what it felt like. Now continue to push, and with Vegeta shown clearly battered, bloody, and bruised, he only then responds, what do I need to do in order to keep it from leaving me? Why is this so much more important than anything else you've shown me? Unless there is more to what you're showing me, as the Grand Priest responds, it is important because it is an elite level of power that calls for it to be used if I am not able to aid you in battle. Once we are finished here, I will head back and destroy the clone myself, only because he had chosen to break the law of our race and defy the law of the great Omni Kings. My actions are needed but not without teaching you. Now get up. So clearly the Grand Priest is not finished training Vegeta, as we only then go back to Goku, who is shown hitting the ground below. He only then went along to say to himself, damn, this guy, how does he keep it up like this? I can't afford to lose this power. What choice do I even have? Because at this point, Goku is now beginning to lose tremendous amounts of power at a very alarming rate, and with Merno looking down on him, he then went along to comment, to think your kind was allowed to breed. I am going to finish what I started when I first laid eyes on you, Saiyan. You've shown me that there is no saving you. You would have made for great rulers of a new multiverse, and with Beerus trying to sneak attack Merno, Merno instantly vanishes and having to then tell Beerus, now Beerus, I said I would get back to you as soon as I was done taming your pet. As he then swoops on in and punching Beerus in the gut, he then continues, you will listen like a good little pawn and wait your turn. And with Goku shown struggling to sit up, he then comments, Beerus, no, you can't do it alone. He's too much, as Merno then proceeds to kick Goku right in the face and then telling him, I didn't ask for your input, Saiyan. And with Goku crashing right down next to Beerus, Merno then continues, never in my lifetime would I ever expect to see a mortal and a destroyer work alongside like this. This entire multiverse is ass backwards, with gods content and mortals reaching levels that rival them. It is one of the many reasons why I must erase everything and start over. And with Goku shown powering out of Ultra Instinct back down to his base form, Merno then went along to continue, and there it goes. It was only a matter of time before you lost it. Can't say that I'm surprised. A mortal such as yourself could never understand the depths of a power such as Ultra Instinct. And as Merno then grabs Goku by the hair and lifting him up above, he then continues, you've lived a long enough life, and it's time to liberate you from this world. But before I end you, I want you to remember something, mortal. You never stood a chance. I've learned all that I needed from you and your kind. You are of no use to me anymore. Goodbye, Saiyan. And what Merno proceeds to do is snap Goku's neck right in front of Beerus. As he then proceeded to throw Goku's carcass down onto the ground, Merno then redirects his attention directly at Beerus and then telling him, that's one less worm to stand in my way of my plans. He had this coming, and now, God of Destruction, it's time that you join him in the afterlife. I still haven't forgotten. Now, where were we? As only then, the manga chapter special then comes to a close. Now, just like Merno had done to both Broly and Gogeta before having to be brought back by Whis via time reversal, Merno had now successfully killed Goku and is now redirecting his focus at facing off and once and for all destroying the God of Destruction Beerus. Now, in case you guys are unaware before we dive any further into anything else, we have brand new Universe 13 Merno merchandise located down in the description box below, so if you would like to show your support for the channel and cop the latest merchandise involving Merno, then you can find our Teespring link located down in the description box below. Now, in reference to Beerus now having to face off against Merno alone, it's very evident that Beerus' ego is getting in the way and his pride actually prevents him from calling Whis forward and assisting him during this battle, but the question now lingers, is Beerus going to further call for Whis' assistance now during the course of this battle, or is Merno truly going to finish off Beerus before getting to the other warriors, including the angels and the gods? Again, thank you all so much for watching, thank you all so much for your time. I am taking in suggestions in the comment section below as to what to do next, because everything that Merno seems to be doing is for a greater purpose, and it does serve for a much deeper reason as to why he's going around and he's fighting individuals and he's gathering all the information that he could, is because everything is tracing back to the original. So if you guys want to see anything specific be done in these mangas, as of course we are creating them, then I do want you guys to let me know in the comment section below as to what they are. Again, we are going to have a massive like goal for this video. If we can smash out 6,000 likes on this video, then I will try to get the video out a lot sooner than 3 days, because we are currently developing it right now. So the more support we get, the better it is for us to be motivated and giving you guys more content. So again, I do appreciate it all. If of course you guys are also new to the channel, smash that subscribe button, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. This is only the beginning, because there is so much more left and there is so much more coming that we are going to be going in different avenues and kind of twisting and turning certain things before we actually reach the finale and climax of what's about to happen. So again, thank you all so much for your time. Tune back in for more, and I'll be seeing each and every single one of you guys down in the comment section below. Have a great day, everybody, and take care. Peace. And the quick little reminder before you guys go, if you guys are unaware, I do have a second gaming channel located down in the description box below, so be sure to head on over to Unreal Royale and hit that subscribe button along with turning on all notifications as to this